We can wait a second because there's nobody on here yet, but I could tell.
Last time I was on New York, so. Joe had to do commercials.
Is Joe doing any commercials today?
I don't know. Last week I said you had to do commercials.
Are you there?
Okay, episode 99. We are live on Facebook and we have 17 people watching. So that's great.
Oh.
Yeah, so 18. And do you want me to check and see if we're live on the store?
Okay,
on
you're
the shop?
You're on, Dan.
We're on? We are on the studio? Okay. So I was just answering a couple of messages on Facebook. We have for Facebook Messenger, if you want to get a hold of us, just email us, info@hookingrugs.com, dfstudio@eastlink.ca, either one. Sometimes we have an automated messenger on our Facebook, so that just asks you to email us. So, because if you email us, I always read all the emails, pretty much, if they come to info@hookingrugs.com. And then I forwarded them to the person who knows what to do. Because sometimes I don't. So I just wanted to say that to you. But I did find a few old messages and I just answered them there. So this is the thing. Next week is our 100th episode. But we have to confess that it might not be, or it might be. We have no real idea unless we go back and count them all, which we're not going to do. But somewhere around episode 72, we said, well, how long have we been doing this? And we started numbering the episodes so that people could find them. So we've been fooling around here all along, kind of just making it up, I guess. So anyway, that's the story. So it could be episode 72. It could be episode 100. When we said it was episode 72, it could have been episode 73. It could have been episode 71. So it's sort of like I said today. It's kind of like, was it Zsa Zsa Gabor who always lied about her age years ago? Yeah. So it could be, it's like her age, I guess. So we don't really know. But this is the exciting news today, because there is exciting news. So when you guys go away, when you're traveling, what do you miss? Angela, what do you miss when you travel? You miss everything because you hate going anywhere.
I don't know. It's very peaceful where I am, but sometimes it's nice to get away from that.
Yeah.
And enjoy kind of the camaraderie of being in a city.
Yeah.
Which is fun. But it's really quiet where I live, so I tend to miss that. I like weekends where it's peaceful and you hear the birds and you sit in the yard and it's great.
What do you miss when you go away, Lorna?
My bed.
You miss your bed, yeah.
I just find like you never sleep as well.
Never the same. No.
It's nice to go away because you don't have to cook or
excuse me.
Clean. You just have to go and have fun. But
Joe, what do you miss when you go away?
Oh, probably my dogs.
Your dogs.
Lower your
Gotta lower your mic. Angela's bossing Joe around.
Sorry.
This is all going to go bad any minute. And Joe's going to boss Angela back, and then Lorna and I are going to get involved. Okay. So I miss my books, my papers, and my rug hooking. I can see I made a mistake in this rug already, but I'm going to leave it until the end. I'm not going to change it now. So this rug is a big, big piece. Can you see my mistake? You see what I've done wrong here? I put that one bird over there in the corner and it is not singing. That bird is not a singing bird. So this is I'm gonna move this now. And I'm gonna take out the bird. It's wrecking the rug.
Which one is that?
I know, it's that white bird over there. I did that this morning before you guys, I was hooking that when you were going downstairs to have the rhubarb cake. Okay, that's coming out right now. I can't even stand to look at it. I thought, I'm going to put one bird in there and it's going to be awesome.
Apparently doesn't like seagulls.
Just going to be one bird and it's going to be great. Hi, Robert. How are you today?
I'm charging you if I get in here.
You're charging me. Go ahead.
Send you the bill.
Send me the bill. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What are you doing today?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Same as usual, I guess.
Yeah.
Can
Are
you come in, Robert? We can't see you. Thank
Can't
you.
see you. Can't hear you.
Selling clothing,
Yeah.
men's clothing.
Is this
all
an advertisement?
sizes.
We said whatever.
Okay, Robert.
1-800-929-3992. That's your first commercial.
Oh, there you go. Are you sponsoring us?
Sponsoring.
I made a mistake in this rug. I put a bird in it and it's bad.
Yeah.
Bad bird. Oh, it was bad. But I thought it was great, like up till 30 seconds ago. Anyway,
I've seen you take stuff out before, bro.
it's not the first time. No,
No.
Robert, it isn't.
She's not perfect.
That is guaranteed. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, never feel perfect living with him. I'll tell you. He'll always let me know. So, but I think this rug is going to be really beautiful. Now, I've got to have a little gander at it because, and one of the places to gander at your rug, if you really want to have a good look, is on the back. I just want to see what's happening here. Man, I've got those two big gray ones over here. I'm going to need another. I can see to balance this out, I'm going to need another big gray. Some gray over here. So I'm going to put that in right now. This is going to be a beautiful rug. And it's big. And after this, I might do another big one. We've been working on this for, I don't know, 4 weeks. But yeah, when I go away. So tell us in the comments, when you go away, what is it that you miss? What is it that you really miss when you go away? I'm just curious to hear. What?
Bed,
What's that? Their bed?
their bed, their cat,
Their cat. Aw.
quiet time at the frame,
Quiet time?
quiet time at the hooking frame.
Yeah, definitely. I miss my books too. I mean, I can take a couple, and I miss my shoes. I know that is really, missing your shoes is pretty shallow, but like, I just hate getting dressed and only having like, you can only ever fit like 2 pairs of shoes in
And
your
probably
bag.
no one's really has traveled much lately.
No. So they almost forget what they miss. Yeah, but we do miss things. So now let's have a look at how I'm going to fix this because I'm just going to. So
Do you ever hook on vacation?
I took, once I went to the north of England for 3 weeks, I took two suitcases, one of them full of wool. I never hooked at all. So I haven't since. No. I think when I went to Newfoundland, sometimes I've taken my wool. So let's see here. We've got this mistake. So how do we, you gotta look at this, and you can't just go sort of hook something in there because it'll be the shape of the bird. So I just want to show you how to fix a mistake.
So why did you put the bird in? You just at the time.
Because I thought it was brilliant
That
at
was
the
it?
time, right? I thought it was a great idea. I thought it would look like, I don't know, I thought it would look, I was expecting it to sort of blend in more, but it just jumps out, like in the other rugs where I've used the birds, they've really blended in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find colors that are kind of like what I've been using here and continuing them on. So that's one way of keeping it from, because what I don't want it to happen is that you can see where I took this out. So.
And you wouldn't hook another bird.
No,
I just know you tried different colors or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
just the color.
no, just the bird
Just
was
the whole
just too
thing.
much. So I'm going to continue this. See, I took that color and I just continued the color. And I'm going to do that in a couple of places. And by doing that, it's just going to mask. So what I need now is see this green here? I need to join these greens together. This wasn't planned. I had another activity planned for today. But this is a good learning activity, so we might as well do it. I've got this green over here, so I know if I take this, and I've got another hole right here, so this green is here, so I'll take that green and join that in. I just don't want there to, I want to see that the shape of the bird. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to take it over here. I'm going to bring it all the way up to this one in one skinny line. And then I'll thicken it up. So what I'm trying to do now is get it so that it looks like, you know, it's got some continuity there, right? So this week, you're probably sick of getting emails from me this week, sorry, but I sent out an email to say that we were going to increase the price of the inspiration sessions. And then I thought about it the next day, and I decided that that was the wrong thing to do. That if I want to keep this at a certain level and not get too unwieldy, I want to cap the amount of people in it. So instead of increasing the price, I'm going to close the sessions on Saturday. So you have until Saturday to join us for the inspiration session. So if you want to do them, you can join either monthly or you can join monthly, it's $19.95, or you can join yearly if you want. So this is the thing. Now I've got this green in here. So yeah, you can join me monthly or yearly, but you only have until Saturday to join, and we're going to close them. We may open them later again in the year. We may not. We don't know what the plan is, but I want to keep the integrity of those sessions. I don't want them to get unwieldy with too many people, because I'm answering questions directly. Like when I answer a question in them, you'll get your email from me basically, and you can go on the sessions and see your answer. So now I've followed that green right there. Looking good. I'm going to just bring that over. Then I need a kind of a pink, and I know the pink I need. It's a pink with a bit of, there it is. It's this piece here. So I've used this in 2 or 3 places. So I'm going to bring this, I'm going to cut this right here with the pink, so I can continue the pink over here like this. So if you're not in the Sunday letters, join the Sunday letters, because I wrote a letter this week to you about this upcoming week. It's a good letter. I just wrote it this morning, and it's going to give you something to think about in terms of our lives. So that's what the Sunday letters are about. Okay, so I think that's going to work out just fine. All right, now that yellow. Do I want to bring that yellow up here? That's my question. I have to think about what's going on in the rest of the thing, and I don't think I want any more of that yellow. But I might like some of this dark green over here. I've got some dark green lower. Maybe some of that green sari. Some dark green.
Someone asked, should we be concerned about keeping all the loops the same height?
No, you don't need to be concerned. The very last thing you're going to do is press your rug, and when you press your rug, it'll even them out. We've got some beautiful yarns dyed for you. What did you think of the Rocco colors last week? Weren't they fun? Didn't they do a great job? I thought they did amazing. I was so happy. They were so happy, and they were so well prepared. They had it down like minute by minute.
Apologies for the technical difficulties.
There were some technical difficulties.
Oh my gosh.
You know what we're trying to do? Tell them, Ange, what we're trying to do with our Wi-Fi. What our goal is.
We're hoping to have it so that we just have one modem with different boosters, so that we just have the one network so we can travel throughout the studio.
Oh, that would be so good.
Because last week I got kicked off to the back, and that's kind of what happened. And then,
so we have our company coming. to set us up with a different modem so that we are on the same, we're all on the same network and we can go from the front to the back. That would be so great. I love how this thin color is working in here.
Think you'd be able to go to the basement?
I think I might be able to go to the basement, which is one of the things I'd like to be able to do. Yeah.
Well, even if you're in the basement and you go from like the lunchroom out to where the diet or where the wool is.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on the phone, I lose my conversation.
Yeah. So it's a nuisance, really, you know. I don't know. Yeah, the basement might be a tough one.
Yeah.
We might not be able to, but anyway, we don't hardly ever have to go to the basement, but for you guys, we're down up and down there all day ourselves. So this is the dark green, so we see the trees coming in here. Now, people have asked me what this rug is, and I'll tell you when it's done, because I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to fill that in. So you can see how we've integrated this so that it's just all together. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a little pale pink, and I think when I put the pale pink in here, it'll finish it up, and it'll look just like there was never a bird, because we're now hooking in so many different directions. The course behind me is still available. It's $39.95. It's called Simple Shading, and we are just finishing up all the kits for that this week. Getting them, they'll all be going out by the end of the week, I think. Well, Joe, would it be the end of the week or the first of next week?
Probably the first of the week, because what we passed today will be going up tomorrow.
Right, so first of the week, yeah. We're working on that. I think a little bit more dark green in here, eh? I feel like that would work.
And we should have most of the 9 blooms going out next week as well.
And the 9 blooms will be going out. We were a little slower getting those done, okay? But that's okay. We just make them up as they're ordered and just doing our very best. Okay. Oh, I'm happy with this. So when I was leaving last week to go away for the week, which I have to do every once in a while, when I was leaving, I was thinking I'm really going to miss this rug because I had, you know, a lot invested in it already. I kind of want some more of this green over here. And bring this over. This is our merino drops. Okay, so that's it for today, folks. For my hooking, where did I leave off? Oh, over here. For my hooking, I'm going to show you some yarns. What else were we going to do today? Just mentioning the challenge to you to get over on DFS Social and post your stepping out challenge.
There's some great ones being posted.
There are some really good ones, aren't there?
Yep.
They're really beautiful. So just go over to DFS Social. If you've lost your password, all you got to do is try to sign on and it'll say lost password and you can find it again. I know that I need this gray in here, so I'm just going to leave this on my frame right here so that I'll remember to poke up that gray. And I got some yarns that, we have a new yarn that Angie has dyed. I'm just going to check my book because sometimes I have things written on there that I don't want to miss. Oh, the new rug. The inspiration sessions. Oh, half skeins. Don't forget that most of our skeins. Joe, did you put these ones in the new products?
Yes.
And a lot of our hand dyes now can be half skeins. So this is what we got this week. We've got Ambered Earth, which is a new one from Angie. Beautiful. Really good. Great for sunflowers. And we have Lake Garden. Oh, this reminds me of like marigolds. See, the yellow, yeah, the yellow. And this is great, like for a field, a burnt field. And then we have this one here, which I asked Angie to dye for me, and it's called Fuchsia Peony. I won't be using that in that rug, but I will be using it in a rug that I'm working on at home. Now these I want to show you because these are a lot like the wools that I've been using in this rug. So let's go in here and I'll show you these. This is Pink Pearls, and it is a soft sister. It's really big. So this is a lot like what I've been using in this rug here. very similar. It is actually that. And this one is Bella Rose. So I had asked, and Greg dyed these. So they're gorgeous, and I've been using both of those. And then this green is a soft sister, and it's called Tranquility, right here. And it is lovely. And this is gorgeous. And I'm just using a touch of this in here. You can see it right there. And it is 2-ply, and it is Spruce Sky. And if you've been using our Cool Evening Sky and our Summer Sky, this is a perfect mix for it, this Spruce Sky. It's a great color. It has just a touch of robin's egg in it. Just a touch. It's gorgeous. So I've just been, there's going to be a tiny bit of that in here too. And I also took this one home with me. I love these 4 colors. So these are the kinds of colors that I'm using if you love this palette that I'm working with. And you could also, you know, with the simple shading course that we're doing, you can change the color palette of the rug behind me if you want it, and use colors like these and use a pattern like that. So that's it for this week. And I just want to thank you as always for being here. And we had someone come in this morning and remind us that she said about how she found rug hooking. And she said that what you say about if you share rug hooking, you just never know what you're sharing. She said that's really true. And I was so happy she said that, because sometimes I forget to say that. That was sort of my thing for a long time. I was saying it, but I still believe it, and I know you guys believe it. So please share our videos, please share our stories, and please encourage people to join our Sunday letters, because we have this beautiful thing, this beautiful gift that we get to do, and we know it enriches us, and if it enriches us, then it can enrich others, and we know this is true. So I just wanted to tell you one more thing. You don't have to call me doctor.